There we go. Come on. It's coming. All right. There it is. So we're going to start with a 10-minute EMOM. This one's a little different. We're not doing odd and even minutes. We're doing the same thing at the start of every minute for 10 minutes. We're going to do 10 dumbbell high pulls and 10 dumbbell military press. You're going to do 10 and 10 every minute. So it's 100 reps of each in only 10 minutes. So make sure that you pick a good weight that you can get through that whole thing with. If it's hard on your first 1 or 2 minutes, it's too heavy. This will start getting challenging around that 5 or 6 minute mark. So if it's hard right out the gate, it's going to be a little too heavy. I'll show you 1 dumbbell versions as well. So if you want to scale down to 1 dumbbell, you can do that. But we got high pulls, we got military press. So a lot of shoulder work. On both of those, we want to try to use just our upper body. So on the high pulls, we're just pulling, and on the military press, just pressing. But, you know, not everyone has a ton of different weights. So if you need to use your legs a little bit to help you out, you can. And I'll show you what that looks like when we go over movements. But that's what we got, 10 and 10. It should take you about 30 to 40 seconds to finish those 20 reps, and then put the weights down, rest for the remainder of that minute, right back on the next minute, and so on. If you can't get through all 10, get through as far as you can. Maybe you finish the 6th one and then take a whole minute off. That's fine. If you're just dying and you can't make it, take a minute off. 9 minutes is great too. So try to get through like 6 or 7, take a minute off, and then finish the 10 minutes with us. Second part, as fast as possible. We're gonna go 5 rounds of 10 dumbbell curls, 5 burpees, 10 dumbbell swings, and 5 burpees. So 10, 5, 10, 5. On the curls, it's 10. I'll show you what they look like. I'm gonna be using 2 dumbbells at the same time. So each arm is doing 10 curls. If you need to pace it a little bit and alternate, you can do that, but it's 20 total then. So every arm is doing 10 curls. Sound good? If you're using one weight, it could be a barbell, it could be 1 dumbbell. If you're using one object, obviously it's just 10 with both arms. That's fine too. Same with the swings. You can use 2 dumbbells, which I'll be using. You can use 1 dumbbell. You can use a kettlebell if you have one, or a sandbag or a duffel bag with some weight in there. And then we just have regular burpees. Let's see, we're gonna go 10-minute cutoff on that. That's what we did with 8 o'clock, 10-minute cutoff on that second part. So about 2 minutes, and you gotta move. You gotta move to finish under 10. We had a couple people that were like around 7 minutes. So we're gonna shoot for under 10 on that second part. Sound good? All right. All right, we'll go over all those movements, but let's do a little warm up. and then we're just gonna get into a little lunge stretch, warming up for those burpees later. So strap that one leg up, sink into a nice deep lunge, and then switch. Just a nice deep lunge, keep that back knee off the ground. You can kind of move around in little circles there if you want, and then switch. Gonna lean into that lunge, stretching out our hips, groin. And just hold for a second or two on each side. And then switch. And let's get one more on each side. So first chunk, we got high pulls and we have military press. High pulls and military press. We've done high pulls quite a bit, but a refresher, if you're using two weights, dumbbells are together, little wider stance, so you don't have to be in nice and close, but a little wider stance. We're pulling up with the elbows, keeping the weights nice and close. So a little hinge at the hip and pull, pull, pull. Elbows nice and high, keeping the weights close, finishing right at my collarbone, elbows above my hands. and back down. You can make this a little easier on your shoulders by using your legs a little bit more. So if you have heavy weights and you don't have a lighter option, you're going to hinge a little bit more at the hip, and that extension, by squeezing your butt, that extension through the hips is going to help on the pull. So only hinge at the hip, only use your legs if you need to. If you have light weights, the opposite is true. You can make it harder by using no legs. Lock those legs out and just pull with the arms. Today we're focusing on the shoulder pull. So that should be your first focus. And if you need to use a little legs, go for it. If you have one weight, same idea, right there. Military press. Elbows are out to the side. If you're using 2 dumbbells, we're going down till those dumbbells are about at your ears. Right? So it's about 90 degrees at my elbows, pressing up and together at the top. Same thing there. Ideally, we're using no legs, but if you start to burn out, or maybe you just have weights that are a little too heavy, you can use a little bit of dip and drive through the legs, but just as much as you need. If you can avoid it, avoid it. If you have one weight, it's a little different movement, because we can't get those elbows out to the side, but we're just going to go right here if you have one weight. Okay? That's our first part, high pulls and military press. Second thing, we have curls, swings, and burpees. Again, it's 10 each arm on the curl. So if you're using 2 weights, we're going right here for 10. Make sure that those elbows are locked in place and you're just curling through the bicep. It shouldn't be a big old swing here, right? Lock the elbow in, curl, and curl, okay? That's it for those. If you're gonna use one weight, right here, stick those elbows right into your ribs and squeeze. All the way down, squeeze all the way up. Boom. Swings. Weights together, if you're using 2, we're really using those hips. Throw those weights up overhead. Okay? At the top, make sure you squeeze your butt, flex your abs. You should not be here. Squeeze everything tight. If you're using 1, same deal. Up overhead with 1. If you have a kettlebell, you can obviously use kettlebells there for the swings. And then we know burpees. All the way down, all the way up. 10 curls, 5 burpees. 10 swings, 5 burpees. That's it. What do we got? Modifications? Anything else? Nothing. Cool. All right. I need a sub for military press. Emily, you can't do anything with the shoulder, right? You can do any kind of press. We can do push-ups. We can do just a single military press. Anything, any kind of press you can do for, if the military, if that side, your elbows flared out bugs you. You can do any kind of press. Who needed that? Wendy, there's that workout again. Okay. All right, let's do it. Push-ups are fine, perfect, that'll work. You gotta get up and down quick though, up and down quick. On those first 10 and 10, it's 20 reps, so you gotta finish that in about 40 seconds. So you don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally, you gotta get them done. All right. All right, round 4 coming up. Round 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right. Starting to feel it. 30 seconds. All right, 10 seconds. This is round 5 coming up. Round 5 coming up. Keep going. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lead with the elbows. Elbows nice and high. Woo.
She's the dollars, she's my protection. Yeah, she's a promise in the year of election.
20 seconds.
Our sister, I can't let you go. Like the preacher stealing hearts at a traveling show.
Here we go. 10 seconds. We're halfway. Halfway. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh boy. Whew. We're gonna finish your reps so you get a little rest. Starting to add up. 15 seconds.
If all of the kings had their queens on the throne, we would pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own. Can't live without me. You wanna, but you can't. Nah, nah, nah. Think it's funny, but honey, can't run the show on your own. I can feel my body shake. There's only so much I can take. I'll show you how.
20 seconds, finish them up.
No damsel in distress, don't need to save me. When
15 seconds.
fire, you can't take me. And you might think I'm weak without a sword, but if I had one, it'd be bigger than yours.
All right, 5, 4, 2, 1. All right. All right. First part done. Shoulders should be feeling good. So, second part. We got curls. Both at the same time. Again, if you need to alternate just for a little pacing, that works too, but it's 10 each arm. And you're gonna have to move on those burpees if you're alternating. On your burpees, you got 5 swings, big swing up overhead. If you can go overhead. If you can't go all the way overhead, just get as high as you can every time. Really think about using your hamstrings, back of your legs, and glutes and hips as you throw that weight up, okay? And then we have finish each round with 5 more burpees. Let's go for a 10-minute cutoff, all right? That means you gotta move on those burpees. It's doable, very doable. A lot of people in that 8 a.m. group were in like the 7-minute range. That's that. We'll wait a minute. Make sure everyone feels good. No swings on those curls. Glue those elbows in. So we're just squeezing through the bicep. No swinging. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna feel that part A when we get down to do those burpees. All right, let's do it. Where's my music at? There it is. 2 minutes in. Okay, we're 4 minutes in. You should be done with 2 rounds. Chest up, back tight on those swings.
You look like a truck on Girl, you're an untamed youth, that's the truth. With a croak full of egos. You dirty Satan, you my girl. Get it on, bang a gun, get it on. Get it on, bang a gun, get it on.
A little over 3 minutes. Gotta finish all 5 rounds. Oh, pick it up on that last round. Pick it up on that last round. Almost done. Almost done. Two minutes to go. That's 2 minutes. Come on. Whew, nice, Ryan. There you go, Mary. Good job, Nikki. Come on, keep it going. Rachel looking good. There we go, Lee. Nice, Jen. Keep it up. Moshi looking good. There we go, Megan. Come on, Steven. We got 30 seconds. 30 seconds to work. Put your reps in for the next 30 seconds. Nice job, Brady. Come on, Tessa. Nice, Jen. Woo. Nice job, Brittany. Come on. Last 10 seconds, get a couple more reps in. 5, 4, 2, 1, and that is it. Awesome.
Hi, Ace.
Forrest, are you in a forest or is that just your name, Forrest? Or both? You're in a forest. Is your name also Forrest? Ah, your son is Forrest. Gotcha. And you're in a forest. It's great. Awesome work. Burnt out the shoulders on that one. Nice job. Well, that's it for Monday. Back at it tomorrow at 11. We got a big butt and leg day tomorrow. We got a fun little new movement, so gear up for it. All right, that's it for today. Thank you, guys. Nice job. See you tomorrow. Woo.
Thanks, Charlie. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Bye. Thanks, Charlie.
Thanks, Charlie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Whew.
Thanks, Charlie.
Yeah, nice job, Chris.
Nice.
Nice job,
Thanks,
Steve.
Char.
Yeah, Trace.
Thanks, Char.
Whew. All right.
Thanks, Charlie.
Yeah, Steven, nice
Appreciate
job.
you. I didn't finish, but it's all right.
10 minutes of good work.
That's true. See you, man.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Charlie.
Yeah, see ya. Nikki, oh,